it's Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Michelle. I make videos about books. Please hit the subscribe button. It really helps my channel grow. I quite literally have no room on my little couch because of all the books I have. I just did a birthday book haul. Maybe I filmed it like a month ago. It came out like a month ago. Well, I have more books since then, and I need to film this because I am running out of room in my library once again. So I'm gonna go in two parts. The first is special editions, which are right here, and the rest are ones that I have bought myself, which is a lot because I love to buy books and I don't care. So two parts. Let's get into the special editions because I think I only have 6 of them. So the first one is Forget Me Not by Julie Soto. This is the Afterlight edition. I made a whole video about how I did not buy the Afterlight edition and then I had to buy the Afterlight edition on eBay, which was super stupid. Don't do that. Okay, just get it. So the reason I wanted to get this one after I didn't get it is because Forget Me Not is my favorite book of the whole year and I didn't get it for Afterlight. So this is the UK cover, which makes sense because Afterlight is UK. I don't really care about the UK cover. I care more about these end pages and the spine. And honestly, this is really cute. I don't really love this, but everything else is really cute, and also it's signed, and my local bookstore has a book festival every year in September, and Julie Soto will be there, so I will be able to get this personalized and probably cry. So very excited for that to happen, very excited to cry in front of Julie Soto. The next one is Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. I have read this. Not this edition. I never touch my special editions. They're for show and not for go. But I am super excited to have this because it is signed and this is what that looks like. And also, I don't have them in front of me, but the Afterlight editions came with different covers. But I unfortunately only have Love Theoretically because I just became a member of Afterlight I think in March, so Love Hypothesis and Love on the Brain came out in 2021 and 2022, so I don't have those. I can't find them anywhere, but I'm super excited to have this. I love these braided edges. I love to have unsigned Ali Hazelwood, and I loved Love Theoretically. My list goes Love Hypothesis, Love Theoretically is close second, and then Love on the Brain. So super excited to have this. Love this cover. The next 3 are kind of all connected. I wanted this set so bad, but it was very expensive, and although I spend a lot of money on books, I can't like spend all that money all at once, if that makes sense. So I asked my husband to get me this for Mother's Day, so he bought it for me for Mother's Day, and then I think I got it at the end of June. But this is the whole Rachel and Solomon, her adult book set. I am completely obsessed with these. I have given all of these books 5 stars, I think. Even if I didn't, I love Rachel and Solomon. I recently read Business or Pleasure and did give it 5 stars. It's definitely her spiciest book that I have read so far, but they all have stuff on the spine. The covers are like different variations of what her normal covers are, and then they all have beautiful artwork on the hardcover that I literally they're like so beautiful. I almost want to take the dust jackets off and just show this, but then I'm afraid I'm gonna mess it up. So I haven't decided what to do yet, but probably the most important thing to me is that they are all signed by Rachel and Solomon, and I always get my books pre-ordered before they come out and they come signed. So like almost all of my books by Rachel and Solomon are signed. So like I love Rachel and Solomon so much. So I'm so excited to have these, and I thank my husband so much for buying these for me because they were very expensive, but now I have those and they're gorgeous. Okay, so that was 5. I can't count. So those are done with my special editions. The rest of these 50 plus books are ones that I have bought within the last 2 months since I filmed my last book haul. So let's go into it. I'm just gonna pretty much show you the book, and that is it because I'm like very cramped. Okay, the first one is With Love from Cold World by Alicia Thompson. Sorry, I can't talk. Whatever. I'm super tired. Anyway, I read Love in the Time of Serial Killers for a video that wasn't even about romance. It was about thrillers. I read for that and I got confused. Anyway, I have heard amazing things about this book and I really liked Love in the Time of Serial Killers, and I don't think a lot of people agree on that one, but I really like this and I have heard very, very, very good things about this one. Super excited. The next one is one of my most anticipated books of the year, and that is Goodbye Earl by Lisa Cross Smith. All I know about this is that it is a women's revenge novel, and all I have to hear is women's revenge novel. And I am ready, set, go. I have read one book by Lisa Cross Smith and I have met her, and I think that she is a fantastic person and I am looking forward so much to this book. The next couple I got from Book of the Month, so there are a lot. I went crazy with Book of the Month. The first one is Dark Corners by Megan Golden. This is the second in a series after Night Swim. My plan is to reread Night Swim and then go on to this one, and I have a specific video in mind that I will be starting soon for Dark Corners. Super excited. I heard nothing about this. I've been trying to keep away from any spoilers at all, but I loved Night Swim and I am very excited about this, that there is a sequel to it. The next one is The Collected Regrets of Clover by Mickey Brammer. This has been on my radar for a while and I decided not to get it when it was first released with Book of the Month back in May, but I got it in, what month is it? August. And that is because I will be doing a Zoom call with this author that my friend does. I will put her channel down below, but if you're interested in like listening to this author talk, let me know and I can set you up with her information. But this sounds super interesting and a little bit out of my comfort zone all at the same time, so I'm excited to get to this one. Next is a book that sounds so fucking weird in like a really good way, and that is Shark Heart, A Love Story by Emily Haybeck. So this is about this couple who gets married and then in 9 months the groom turns into a shark. Like, what? What? I honestly think I'm just gonna put this in a video of like books that sound so fucking weird. Not gonna lie, this cover is what really sold me to this book, and also that it sounds really weird. Like, what kind of idea is that? Okay, I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. Next is Family Lore by Elizabeth Acevedo. I have read 2 out of 3 Elizabeth Acevedo's YA books. I still have With the Fire and High. I'm sorry, I cannot brain. I'm excited to read that one, but I have read her 2 other ones in verse first, and I want to get to that one, and I absolutely want to get to this one, and I am so excited that some of my favorite YA authors are moving into adult, because I recently moved into adult and I can like keep up with their work. It's working out really well for me. Next one from Book of the Month is Happiness Falls by Angie Kim. This is like a contemporary slash thriller, which I'm really, really excited about. It's about a missing person, and I love, it sounds so bad, missing persons really fascinate me. There's this show on Investigation Discovery literally just called Disappeared, and I used to be obsessed with it, and like people who disappear, it confuddles my mind. So I'm really looking forward to this one, and I have heard really good things so far. The last one from this Book of the Month bundle is Just Another Missing Person by Gillian McAllister. This just says Thrills and Chills on the back. That's funny, Book of the Month. Okay, anyway, I've read another, I can't remember what it's called. Her debut. I read that for a video and I really, really liked it, and I actually got an ARC of this, but they gave me the ARC a week before it came out, and then it was on Book of the Month, so I just got it on Book of the Month. I have no idea when or what for I'm going to read this for, but I'm super excited about this. I haven't heard anything about it, but that's okay. Super excited. My pile is gonna fall. I have to make a new pile. Okay. Next is The 5-Star Weekend by Ellen Hilderbrand. I have not read an Ellen Hilderbrand before, but it just looks amazing, and I don't even care that literally all her covers look exactly the same. Like, literally everyone looks exactly the same, but for some reason I'm really, really excited for this one, so we'll see. Making a new pile. Next is, oh, I forgot that book. I have another book upstairs that I was supposed to get, but I forgot, that I'm currently reading. But I got this one at a romance event that I went to with 4 authors. And so that one is called The Good Luck Cafe, and I started it right away, like literally that night that I went to the event, because of the cover, and I loved that author. She was just adorable. But this is another author that was there, and this is Curse of Saints by Katie Dramas. This is romantasy. So I asked her point blank, I did get it signed, and I asked her point blank, I was like, what is this, more fantasy or romance? And she said it's a good mix. So I really did like Fourth Wing this year, and I have the audiobook out for this right now. I'm planning to do a romantasy vlog, but any kind of romantasy really scares me, so I just have to do it. But this author was super nice and super cute. Next, I think I made Castleman buy this for me just because I sent him my wish list, or I sent him this book in particular. But this is The Playlist by Morgan Elizabeth. Last year for Holiday Rom-Comathon, I read a book by Morgan Elizabeth, and it was one of the best books I had read all year. But this one specifically is Taylor Swift coded, which is why I got this one, and I am literally so excited for this. And the reason I wanted it, it's also on KU, but I wanted it physically is because it has so many Taylor Swift Easter eggs on the cover that like a true Swiftie would get it. So I'm hoping someone will want to buddy read this with me, because I'm so bad at reading books physically by myself. But I just want to read you the dedication. It says, "To Swifties who found themselves somewhere between the bridge and the chorus, and let that shape how they see love and life." I'm gonna cry, and that says long live. Anyway, I'm super excited for this. Next is one that I am super excited for, and this is called Dead 11 by Jimmy Giuliano. I was going to do this for a specific video, but honestly I want to read it so bad right now that I might put it in my next mood reading vlog. Anyway, I think that I know that Lexi read it and liked it and said it was super weird, so that's what I'm looking for. Next is another one that's on KU, but I'm getting rid of KU. So if I like a book or think I'm gonna like a book, I'm collecting them physically because that's just who I am as a person. But this is Run on Red by Noelle W. Iwali. I think I said that wrong, and I'm so sorry. This has been on my radar for a while, and I'm not gonna lie, it's because of the cover. But I know it's a thriller, and I really love KU thrillers. So I'm hoping that this is a good one. The next one is another one of those authors that was at that bookstore event, and this is Forbidden Promises by Cynthia Williams. She was so freaking cute, and I really applaud her because she said that she has a full-time job and then like writes. That just sounds awful and so stressful, but she has many books out, and I have another one of hers in my billions of books that I'm going to show you. So I have all of them signed by these authors, and they were just the nicest people. Next is Silver Nitrate by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. I will be the first to tell you that I did not love Mexican Gothic. But it was when I was first getting into horror, and also I only listened to it, which I think did me a disservice because with my anxiety brain I can't focus a lot, so I no longer just listen to books. I do both. I do I read along and listen. This is super excited because a lot of indies got signed copies, so I was super excited to get a signed copy because I'm still on the wait list for Evernight, which I know they got Silver Nitrate in that cool copy, but I'm excited to have this. I'm excited to have it signed, and as soon as I saw that my bookstore had a signed copy, I immediately bought it, no hesitation. Next two are from Aardvark. I still have a code for Aardvark till the end of the month. I don't know when this is going out. It's probably too late. But if someone you see has a code, you can get your first book for $4 and free shipping, which is amazing because normally a book is, the first like credit is $18.99 or $17.99, and then the next book is $10. So if you find someone who has a code, get it. But this was on my anticipated reads, and then Aardvark had it, and I like the scream that I scrumped was good, and that is How Can I Help You by Laura Sims, and this is about librarians. And as an ex-library worker, I am super excited for this. It's a mystery in a library. Super excited. And then the next one is Mr. Magic by Kirsten White, and let me tell you why this is important, because I hated Hyde. Hyde, I maybe made it, I don't even know if I made it 100 pages into Hyde, but I fucking hated Hyde. And you know who else hated Hyde? Rye from Rye's Reading Corner, because Buddy read that and I was like, girlfriend, I am DNFing this, and she kept going and gave it 1 star. I didn't even give it a star because I DNF'd it. So anyway, we will try Mr. Magic. I have heard good things about it. So this is Cynthia Williams' newest book that I pre-ordered at that event, and this is The Secret to a Southern Wedding. I wish that this was signed, but I pre-ordered it, so that's okay. But this literally sounds so good, and when I saw this cover, I knew I had to have it, and the way she described this book just sounded so good. And I am in my romance era, so maybe for the rest of forever. The next book is Any Man by Amber Tamblyn. Amber Tamblyn is an actress, and she wrote a book. I actually heard about this book from Jack and the Book Stack. I did a little live with her, and we were talking about this book, and then I immediately had to buy it because it is another female rage revenge novel, which, you know the drill. Next is a book that I heard is like a sad girl summer book. Summer is almost over. As you can see, I'm already in fall mode, but this is Bitter Orange by Claire Fuller. I don't know when I'll read this. Maybe I'll read this for spooky season, but this has been out for a while and I just heard about it this year, but I am very, very excited to read this, and I love the cover. I love everything about it. Next are 2 ARCs that I haven't decided if I'm going to keep, but I do have the audiobooks of. But I also have a free little library, so I'm just going to show you these because I haven't decided if I'm going to keep them. Camp Zero and Age of Vice. I have audiobooks from Libro FM for both of these, but I haven't heard great things about this one, and I don't think this is the book for me, but I might just put them in my free little library. I haven't decided, so we'll see. Next is a book that I special ordered. And that is Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. So with this pack, I think it was $25, and you got the book and you got it signed by Lila Sage, which is incredible because I love this cover. This is absolutely a cover buy. Also, I'm just in my my cowboy romance era. That's what I was trying to say. And then it came with this, and I'm going to open this with you because I don't know what is in it. So I have Yeehaw Era. Please. Bookmark. This is amazing. Oh my god. And then I have Save a Horse sticker. What am I gonna do with these stickers? Because these stickers are a hoot. And then Rebel Blue. That's gonna have to be something to do with the book. And then I have this very spicy postcard. So I'm very excited and happy with this purchase. If anything, just for that bookmark that says Yeehaw Era. Loving life. Okay. Next is The Farewell Tour by Stephanie Clifford. This is giving me Daisy Jones / Evelyn Hugo vibes, which is why I got it, and I absolutely loved this cover. So excited for this. This is a debut. So excited. I have to make another pile. Oh, okay. Next is Kiss the Girl by Zoraida Cordova, and I think I said that wrong, and I'm so sorry. But this is part of the Meant to Be series. So the first one was If the Shoe Fits by Julie Murphy, and then it was By the Book by Jasmine Guillory, and then it's this one, which is Little Mermaid. So they're all a Disney imprint, and they're all Disney what are those called? Retellings, and they're all closed door romances. So I have absolutely been obsessed with the other two, and I am super excited for this one, even though I will be the first to tell you that I don't really like The Little Mermaid, but this looks like it's about singing. So, and her name is Ariel. Ariel Del Mar. Oh my god, I'm having a great time. Okay, next is None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. I went to an event and I met Lisa Jewell, and I got this signed, and I got 2 other books by her signed, and she was so fucking cool. She is British, right? And she was just like so prim and proper, and then I got up there and I had only read one book by Lisa Jewell, The Family Upstairs, and I didn't really like it, so I didn't want to be like, hey, I didn't really like your book. So I talked to her about how weird Katrina Ward is, because she did an event with Katrina Ward recently, and we were just talking about how weird Katrina Ward was. How weird Katrina Ward, did I say that right? Anyway, love that Lisa Jewell came to my local bookstore, because like I'll probably never get the opportunity to meet her again. I stood in a very, very long line and it was worth it. We're halfway there. Okay, so this is from another event, and the same romance event, and this is Return to Hummingbird Way by Reese Ryan. I get to meet Reese Ryan again because Lena Armas is coming to an event in September, and Reese Ryan is doing the event with her, and I am so excited because Reese Ryan was probably my favorite of the authors there, and this cover is everything to me, and this will probably be the next book. I'm reading that other book, The Good Luck Cafe, before I fall asleep, so this will probably be the next one. Next, Cassman bought for me at Walmart, thanks Cassman, and that is The Younger Wife by Sally Hapworth. I have not read a Sally Hapworth yet. I am reading The Soulmate for a video, but I got like 30% into it and then it returned, and I was like, well, I'll get to it eventually, so we'll see. But I got it because it was $6 and he wouldn't be mad at me. The next one is Are You Sarah by S.C. Lawley. This sounds really good and that's why I got it, but it's like the wrong Sarah gets into an Uber or something. I don't know, suspenseful. Maybe I'll read it for Halloween weekend, who knows. The next one is The Dream Builders. I'm so excited for this. I believe that this is the author's debut, and it just sounds like it's gonna be super hard-hitting, which is what I really used to love in YA, and I'm hoping it translates into adult fiction. Also, I love this cover, and I got it at my local bookstore for 30% off because they were having a sale, so I went to the sale. Next is Twisted Games by Anna Huang. I have not read any of the series, but I keep buying the books. We will see. I have read King of Wrath, which is her newest series. So it's not like I haven't read Anna Huang, but I just haven't read this particular series. But I'm thinking of reading Twisted Love for the Alphabet Project because it's been on my TBR for like 2 years now. Next is Priest by Sierra Simone. So during Smut Den, Brianna from Four Paws in a Book, who was my other co-host for that, read Priest, and I am pretty sure she read it in literally one night. And I will say, I am not religious, so this is not going to offend me. And that's great. So also I got the pretty cover because I don't like the man covers like ever. So I'm excited for this. Next two are together, so I'll put them together. I got the special editions of Heartless and Powerless. Now, I believe that these covers are being discontinued, so I am trying to collect them all before they are, so I need Reckless, and I'm pretty sure Hopeless is not going to be in this cover at all, so then I'm just gonna curse Elsie Silver. And I don't think it's her fault. I think I don't know whose fault it is, but I'm a little sad. I have read Heartless. It has my least favorite trope ever in the universe, but someone warned me about it, so the fact that I went in knowing it was going to happen was fine. I have not read Powerless, but I am excited to, and I know that Reckless, I think it's Reckless, has that trope again that I know about, so hopefully it won't be a big deal. Next is Minx by Sophie Lark. I got this from her website because it's signed. I thought that that was a good deal, and also I didn't have to go through Amazon. I'm trying not to shop at Amazon anymore for books ever. So the fact that I could support Sophie Lark directly and get it signed, I just love a good signed book. You give me a signed book, I'm gonna read it. Next is The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros. I got this because this year I have read The Things We Leave Unfinished and also Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros and gave those both 5 stars. I will say I read In the Unlikely Event and did not like that. There is something that happens towards the end that just like made absolutely no sense to me, and it was super cringy. but I will try this. I do not think I am a military romance girly, and this one is again, but I won't know until I try it again. The next two are also from Aardvark. Super excited about these. The first one is The Drowning Woman by Robin Harding. I have heard mixed things about this one, but I'll never let reviews sway me, because like your most hated book could be my favorite book ever. We just never know. And then the second one I got from Aardvark is Cassandra in Reverse by Holly Small. I think it's Small. And I'm super excited for this. This sounds like a super good contemporary, also time travel-y book. So excited for that. My camera's gonna die and I'm gonna have to do it again. Okay, the next one is also Sophie Lark, and that is Savage Lover. This is the second in the Brutal Prince series, and I am so excited for this. I did read this on KU and I liked it, and I love these covers. Like, Brutal Prince has the strawberries, and this one has this mean, angsty leather jacket man. I love these. I actually got this at a local bookstore. They had it indie at a local bookstore, and I was super excited. Next is The Senator's Wife by Liv Constantine. This has been on my radar for a while, and I almost got it, or we almost read it. I almost picked it for the Pyramid Book Club, but decided against it and picked something from KU. But I personally am still interested in this one. Next is Prom Mom by Laura Lippman. I'm not gonna lie to you, I got this for the cover. And it sounds like a it's like another contemporary thriller. So it's like half contemporary and then like with little thriller bits inside of that. So I'm excited for this one. Almost done. Strange Sally Diamond. I got this on Pango. It is in absolutely perfect condition and I got it for $12. This is my favorite thriller of the whole entire year. This book fucked me up in ways that, like, I was reading it on my Kindle physically. I read the arc of this one on my Kindle, and I remember vividly just like putting my Kindle down and staring off into space. Not a lot of books do that to me. Next is the Deja Vu Glitch by Holly James. I read Nothing But the Truth for the Alphabet Project and really liked it. And this sounds like an amazing fiction romance. I'm so excited for this one, and I absolutely love the cover. Next is a pre-order that I got of King of Pride by Anna Wong. So this is the second book in the King of Sin. So I did read King of Wrath for Smut Den, and then for my local indie, if you pre-ordered it, you got this beautiful bookmark that says King of Pride, and it's resin, and I also have one for King of Wrath as well. So I'm just collecting all these books and all these bookmarks, and I'm obsessed with it. Next is Whalefall by Daniel Cross. I actually went into my local indie for this and it was sold out, so they had to pre-order it for me, or order it for me. So I just picked it up, and this is a cover by, and also it sounds amazing. I cannot wait to read this. I think I'm on hold for the audio. Next is Did You Hear About Kitty Carr? This is an impulse buy. Casman got this for me, thanks. This is giving me Evelyn Hugo vibes, and I have been chasing the high of Evelyn Hugo since 2017 or 18? 2018 when I read Evelyn Hugo. So if this gives me that vibes. Also, the bookseller told me that it takes place where I live, so that would be cool. Next is The Comeback Summer by Allie Brady. So I did the bookshop.org summer reading challenge. So you read like every day for 42 days and you recorded it, and then you got 20% off a book, and this is the book that was on my wish list that I got. I have another Allie Brady book that I am so excited to read because all her books are beach themed. So this just, it feels like a hug. I don't know. Next is The Vanishing Hour by Serafina Nova Glass. This is a cover by. Also, it's so short. I just love that for me. It just looks like a good thriller, not gonna lie. Next is out of my comfort zone, but I have heard amazing things about this. And this is The Heaven and Earth Grocery Store by James McBride. So the premise of this just sounds so cool. And once again, at my local indie, I found a signed copy. Like, I just love this for myself. I love this cover. I love this concept. I probably will read this for a mood reading vlog because it's not going to fit into any of the other things that I read. Next is What Remains by Wendy Walker. I have not read a Wendy Walker before, but this has been on my radar all year. And I got this on Pango in perfect condition, and I got free shipping because I also got The Spare Room from The Cellar by Andrea Bartz, and both of these are in like perfect condition, and I got free shipping, which I had never personally done before. The free shipping was great. It like really made a difference, so thanks for all the sellers on Pango who are free shipping it for whatever. Next is Those We Thought We Knew by David Joy. I met this author at this event. He signed it for me, and the way he held his pen was how Taylor Swift holds her pen, like in between his fingers, and it was very interesting, and he was very interesting. And I went to this event on a whim. Like, I did not know anything about this book, but I like to go to author events and show support anytime I can. But he was just like spitting facts about white supremacy as like a white person, and I was just like, it was quite a time, and I'm excited for this book now. And my friend Jonathan said that he likes David Joy's books a lot, so I am super excited for that. And this is the last book. This is completely random. This is Pack Up the Moon by Kristen Higgins. I've never read from this author before, but I saw a list and it was like books that will absolutely make you sob, and I was like, that would be fun to sob. So I got this. This is the note from Pango. Happy reading. Love, Randy. This was in great condition. That's it. They're all below me. I have four stacks, 50 plus books. I have room on my couch again. I'm gonna move us over. There we go. Woo-hoo. Okay, so that's it. Another big book haul. I love buying books. I don't care. This is like, all I do is buy books and buy like book shirts. That's literally where my money goes. So anyway, thanks for watching my video. Let me know if you would like to see any of these in a particular video, or if there's one you think, hey Michelle, you should pick this up right now, and I absolutely will do this. And thanks for watching my video. See you in my next one. Bye!
Losing time, I'm fading fast.